Okay guys, so we're back. So this is we're gonna start working on the baked macaroni and cheese. This is the elbow pasta and this is just 2 eggs. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix the egg in. This is my other egg over here. Just gonna mix that in. Alright, so this is what I like to use, mild cheddar. Yes, it's the Publix brand. For those that know me, yes, I do love to shop cheap and affordable, but not too cheap, because sometimes too cheap don't taste good. So yeah, it's only certain cheap that I'll go. So we just want to take our cheese and just get it in there. Okay, that was probably about half of that bag, and we're just gonna get this mixed in. And with this, you can use whatever your preference of cheese is. I just like to do the mild cheddar. And I just like to mix the cheese in. That way it'll kind of help me know. Because like I said before in previous videos, I'm not a chef, but this is the way I was taught to cook. We eyeball. I never was taught with measurements with certain meals. So I'm going for my second bag here, if I can get it open. There we go. And we're just getting it in there. Just get it in there. The cheesier the better. I've seen one lady use all different types of cheese. I know from my mom, shout out to my mom for teaching me all of this. She likes the mild cheddar, but she likes the Colby cheese, which is pretty good. I've used that before, but she likes the Colby cheese. So if you can see the difference now, it's starting to look a little bit more cheesier. So I'll probably put some more. Alright, so that was 2 bags that I just used. So that will be fine for now. Just want to make sure it's all nice and mixed in there, because when you go to scoop this out, yeah, you want that cheese to be everywhere. You just don't want them eating noodles. Alright, let's get the remaining cheese off of there. Okay. And then what I also like to do is, this was a block of mild cheddar cheese that I had. Usually my husband, he does this part, but he had to step out. So I just slice it, not perfect. And I'm just going to get it all lined up. Don't worry about it being pretty, because it's all going to bake down. But I do know that I want to cover my whole top with the block cheese. And so like I said, my mom, she likes the Colby cheese. So instead of doing a block of mild cheddar, at this point I would normally do a block of the Colby for her. Alright, so we're done with that. And as stated, the more the merrier. So I'm not going to use this whole bag, but I just like to take a little nice handful and just sprinkle it. That's all. Just sprinkle it on. Okay. And then at this point, You know me, you know I am a butter cooker. I love to cook with butter. So I just like to take little nice sized dollops of butter and place it over it. Alright, so I've got my butter. Give me 1 second to rinse my hands. Okay. And there's one more thing I like to do. Give me 1 second to reach for it. So, carnation milk. This is what I put in the macaroni and cheese. It'll keep it moist. It won't make it dry out too bad, but it just adds flavor. It is the evaporated milk. Just shake this baby up real good. I'm gonna wash the top off real quick. Give me just a second. Alright, and just shake it up really good. Whew. In my beginning stages of learning how to cook this, I did not shake this can up that good. And let me tell you something, learn from my mistake. If you do not shake this can up good, you will have like this can taste to your baked mac and cheese. So that was my beginning stages, and it just had this taste that was like, ugh. It just really tasted just like the can. So I shake this thing with all of my might. Probably being very dramatic about it, but no, trust me, there's nothing like having a pretty baked mac and cheese but it tastes like this can. That is, yeah, not the happening. So I'm just going to take the little pointer part of my can opener and just get down in there to put the 2 holes in. Okay, see, I've got my 2 holes there, and I'm just going to pour this in all over. And this will bake down in there. That's it. Alright, so this is it for my baked mac and cheese. This is how I do mine. So in a moment here, I'm going to get it into the oven. My meat is finishing up, so I'll pull that out and I'll get my baked mac and cheese in, and then I will be back to show you guys how I get my sweet potatoes ready to go into the oven. So I'll be back. Okay guys, so we're back. So we're in our oven here. I just wanted to pull out the baked mac and cheese a little bit to show you that it is starting to get a little golden on the sides, but I just like to go in, just break it up a little bit. Just break it up just a little bit there. Alright, because I want that to cook all the way in. And that will take care of that. Put that back in the oven, and I do have my yams here in the oven. They're on the other side, but I'm not ready to take the lid off of those yet and spoon juice over, but give those a few more minutes to cook down, and then I'll spoon some of the syrupy juice over it. Yeah. And so we'll be back with the finished product of the yams and the baked mac and cheese, guys. Okay, y'all, so we're back. Let me bring it down a little bit. It's our baked mac and cheese. Just gonna taste a little bit here. Let's see. Okay. Baked mac and cheese. Ooh, hot. It's good. It's nice and cheesy. Got its nice golden edges all over. So I'm just gonna cover this with the aluminum foil. Our yam should be just about done. And I'll be pulling those out soon and letting you see what that looked like. So I'll be back.